Now to Broadway, where the lights are dim during the pandemic.
But the theater creative community is shining bright for one of its favorite good causes, and that's helping homeless teenagers. CBS 2's Tony Aiello has that story.
We've all been out of work since March. It's very scary. We don't know when we're going to get another paycheck. You know,
Two-time Tony nominee Jeff Calhoun says with thousands of theater folks unemployed and scrambling to survive, times could not be tougher on Broadway. And he could not be prouder of how the creative community has rallied to help Covenant House, a shelter for homeless and troubled young people on 10th Avenue in Broadway's backyard.
You meet some of our youth experiencing homelessness, and if it doesn't move you or touch you, you just have ice running through your veins.
For years, the Broadway community has raised money for the shelter's annual Sleep Out event. This year, it went virtual, and the creative community pitched in as usual. Calhoun directed the annual Night of Broadway Stars, which also went virtual. Broadway icon Audra McDonald among those who helped raise $10 million for Covenant houses in 6 countries.
People really are coming out of the woodwork, and I know what you're saying. You'd think they'd want to just bury their head and, go into hibernate, but that's not the DNA of artists.
In New York, Covenant House had to create a COVID unit where almost 20 residents have recovered from the virus. Executive Director Sister Nancy Downing says support from the Broadway community has been a blessing.
It's just very uplifting to know that folks who are suffering their own challenges are there to help and support those of us who are trying to uplift young people.
A creative community shining a light of hope while theaters are dark. Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
Wow, and Covenant House is also near and dear to many here at CBS. 60 Minutes contributor John Dickerson, you might have seen him in the video there, and the Late Show Stephen Colbert, also among those who helped raise millions at this year's virtual gala. The word blessing, that seemed to work.
Oh, love it. Theater
really applies right here.
Yeah, theater community, so amazing.